It's not just comedians, right? They get canceled. It's also Twitch streamers and YouTubers and anyone in the public space that says stuff or does some stuff that's deemed naughty by the corporate overlords. And that's what's coming to us today with the story about Quqco. Quqco, I'm saying that wrong, I apologize. But this is an article coming off of Quqco. And the reason why I'm choosing a Quqco article to talk about this was predominantly because of how they approached it, which seemed reasonable and measured, which is unlike Quqco. But anyway, Twitch suspends streamer after she wears Chun-Li cosplay. This is her. This is her. I know, right? Holy crap. Anyway, last night, Twitch suspended art streamer Quqco after she live streamed herself wearing a cosplay of Chun-Li from Street Fighter. Quqco is a small streamer who often draws pictures from her favorite gaming franchises on Twitch. Yesterday, she was wearing a Chun-Li signature blue, I can't even pronounce it, and bun covers, and soon after, she received a notice of a 3-day suspension for sexually suggestive content or activities. According to an email from Twitch posted to her Twitter, the outfit features a thigh-high slit that is sometimes considered risque. Saying here from her, she says, I actually bought one size up to ensure that the slit wasn't too high. The slit of the dress is cut lower than some runner shorts that I own. Now, we're going to talk about that here in a second, but first it talks about the Twitch guidelines, because this is something that really I don't think is well defined. If I'm being honest with you, I don't think it's really well defined. It says Twitch's guidelines surrounding sexually explicit content are vague. Widespread allegation waged by female streamers for years. Attire intended to be sexually suggestive and nudity are prohibited. Twitch's community guidelines read, for streams like Quqco's, they recommend attire appropriate for public settings, such as what you would wear on a public street or go to a mall or restaurant. Again, people wear, way worse cosplay, way more suggestive cosplay, in like Comic-Con or any convention or anything like that. So I think it's ridiculous. So anyway, the video in question has since been removed, so it's difficult to tell if there was a particular moment that may have been flagged by Twitch. Twitch did not respond to Kotaku's request for comment at the time of publication. And the thing is, it does feel like she's kind of being targeted here, if I'm being honest with you. And that does happen quite a bit. There was a hashtag a few months ago, the audit ethot, right? And it was like, go after girls who are like Twitch streamers or ethots online for collecting donations, and do they report it on their taxes? It was kind of it was like, in my mind, it was 100% sexist to do that. I understand the reason behind it, but I think the approach was entirely not good. You can agree with me, disagree on it. That's totally fine. But it goes on to say here that Twitch previously suspended her after she cosplayed as Mai Shiranui, I can't pronounce that, from King of Fighters. At the time, she wrote on Twitter that she was banned because she was report brigaded by the popular subreddit LiveStreamFail. Once again, Reddit. Reddit, always messing things up. Saying here, I was sexually harassed, she wrote in a now deleted tweet. Now, she believes that her recent suspension was also due to a group of trolls that have been targeting her for mass reporting for a while, because she was immediately reported because she believes she's been branded a thought. She said that, adding, well, she doesn't do any physical activities like squatting or dancing. And that's not really going to matter, I think. I think people kind of like, I know the guidelines are kind of vague on purpose, but when you look at this image here, when you look at this image here and you go, okay, this is what she was wearing. It's a good looking shot. She's a good looking girl, right? It doesn't look like anything's inappropriate, but then you look at the thigh and you're like, I can kind of see it. I can kind of see why, they might go down this path. Although I don't agree with it. You can see that this might be the reason for the 3-day suspension. It's running a little bit high. I mean, now all of a sudden Twitch is run by, a Catholic school. So there's, everyone's gonna have to have, Twitch branded uniforms you can wear. That's what I think they're going to do eventually. Now, Kotaku saw one removed comment on LiveStreamFail in which a user said, LMAO saw her streaming again today and instantly reported the thought. Although we were unable to confirm whether she was brigaded is not an uncommon practice for female streamers. Kotaku has previously reported on self-appointed boob police who crawl through Twitch's directory searching for and reporting women who believe they are violating Twitch's terms of service. Despite this, the moderators of LiveStreamFail don't believe the suspension is connecting to the subreddit's activity. Considering the thread was submitted after her ban by Twitch, it's pretty hard to argue that it's the result of that. Which is, yeah, if it was reported after the fact, but that doesn't mean that people who don't watch her, who then go and post on LiveStreamFail, weren't the ones that were brigading her. Clearly, she's experienced harassment. Clearly, she's experienced issues here. But the question becomes, was it a valid suspension? And I don't think it was. I don't think it was because, I mean, I know these are like relatively new rules and they're always going to over enforce them in the beginning, but I couldn't help but think about Caseytron, right? I couldn't help but think about Caseytron because this is kind of like the original ethos of Twitch, and this is her a while ago. This is her, I think, at her peak when everyone's like, oh, Caseytron, right? And they basically just minimized her to being a cute girl with a large chesticle. And you know what, though? That's not necessarily fair because she's put in a lot of work. She does her thing. But this is her now. This is from 5 days ago. I went and looked at her account. The last thing she had sent out. I mean, look, it's like the makeup is, not done as well. The hair's not done as well. There's clearly covering things up. She's just looking like a normal girl, not like Caseytron, not like she's known on the internet, but just normal, whatever her real name is. I don't even know. But what I found to be interesting, and this is just something I caught right out as I was researching this video, is this is a shot from her Twitch just about half hour ago. She was hosting Hey Guys when you've got this woman here. I don't know who it is, but she is in a bikini and she's live streaming, trying to earn money for a Vegas trip. And I wonder, is this in violation of it? Is this in violation of what Quqco did? And because if you look at this, that's what Caseytron, I want to make sure that was accurate. But if you look at this one here, it's not the same thing at all, right? It's not the same thing at all. It's just, no, it doesn't even compare. But she gets a suspension, and this is live on Twitter being hosted by Caseytron, or Twitch being hosted by Caseytron. So it really is make you ask the question if she's pissed somebody off who has it out for her inside of Twitch, and that's the reason why she's getting screwed with. I have literally no idea. But I am curious to know your thoughts and your opinions. Let me know down in the comments below, good or bad. Comment, say something, please. Like the video, dislike the video. It's all good, whatever you guys want to do. Just put the comment out there, and I want to read it. I do. I read every comment that comes in, good and bad. I read every comment. So I'll talk to you guys later. Have yourself a great day, and peace out.